Hi, this is Travis from the National Weather Service, and this is your weather hazard briefing for Wednesday, January 16th. Looking at the current water vapor imagery, we do have a wave or a weak system moving through us this morning, and I'll show you the impacts here in a minute. But the bigger system is going to actually come through us tomorrow, Thursday. You can see the low associated with that and the moisture. I'll show you that here in just a second. We do have for today, for that system moving through, a winter weather advisory, generally 1 to 3 inches, but mainly the big impact is just travel during the morning commute to work. These winter storm watches are in effect, and then we also have one here also for the Bear Lake Wasatch Mountains. These are for Thursday, and I'll show you the amount and timing of that here in a second. Here is the system moving through us currently. Again, we'll look for 1 to 3 inches across our area, and then a little bit higher for this morning, and this will move over to the eastern areas. I'll show those amounts in just a second. Here's that system again moving through us this morning, moving to their eastern areas. A little bit of lingering snow across the area, but in general, we have the next system moving in early Thursday morning, and some freezing rain potential to start with that. Turns quite warm. Snow level is about 5,000 feet, but brings quite a bit of snow to the area. Then we have northwest flow for Friday, and that's kind of what we're looking at short term. And then here's the surface map. Again, this is the snow for today, and then this is actually the freezing rain and snow as it past midnight into early Thursday morning, as we have some hazards there, and I'll show you that in a little more detail here in a second. As far as the snow amounts for this morning, you can see where we have the advisories 1 to 3, but a little bit higher in some of the passes, Switzer Summit, and some of the other areas 2 to 3 in general. And here are the snow amounts for this afternoon. Again, it moves through the eastern highlands or along the Wyoming border, particularly the Island Park and Driggs area. Big holes you can see in the 2 to 3 inches for today's storm. Our temperatures do rise slightly by this afternoon. Quite cool this morning. It's got all these snow, but by this afternoon, when the precip's ended, at least for Burley and Pocatello, it does rise above freezing, and but it does cool back in the evening below freezing. And I'm going to just show you again, we're looking for that freezing rain potential, and I'll show you the exact timing of this. But this is the overall snow amounts. And the heavy snow is in the hatched areas, and that's kind of where we have lined up for the watch currently. It starts out as freezing rain across Pocatello up to near Shoshone, Burley, in those areas early in the morning. And then as you move into 5 a.m. to 11 a.m., you can still some lingering freezing rain, but then we start to have the rain start to approach the area, and by the afternoon, it's all rain in the lower areas. About 5,000 feet is the snow level, and that is significant because you still are going to have precip up to a quarter of an inch in a lot of areas, so the rain on snow could create problems. Ponding in low-lying areas, as well as if some drains are clogged, it could create some problems. So this is just a forecasted snow melt. In general, about 0.16 or so is what we're kind of looking at is melting, and then that's in addition to the amount of snow that your rain that you're going to have. Here's the snow amounts. Again, 5,000 feet. That's why these areas don't have any snow. Again, quite a large amounts, 8 to 12. For these are the areas that we have the winter weather watch out for: Central Mountains, Island Park, Big Holes, Caribou Highlands, and then also the Bear Lake Highlands or the Wasatch Mountains here. We are going to be a little bit breezy as well, and that's going to run into blowing and drifting snow pretty much on Thursday, and then linger into the evening on Friday. Here's your temperatures: a good 5 to 10, if not a little bit higher than degrees above normal. And again, that's why the snow levels are around 5,000 feet. We could have some areas go up to about 5,500, maybe 6,000 feet, but 5,000 will be in general what it will be. And then here is Friday. We have just some lingering snow in northwest flow. Most of it will end by noon, but there may be some that goes along the Wyoming border after that point. Here are your temperatures. They do cool down a little bit for Friday. Still slightly above normal, but they do cool down. That's good. As far as the models are concerned for long term, you see just the lingering snow and northwest flow, and then another little wave here that moves over Sunday into Monday across our area. bringing fairly good snow potential at this point, and then just a little bit breezy northwest flow, drier conditions as we go into early next week. That concludes the brief. If you have any questions, give us a call here at this number. Thank you.